Alright, this is Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons Archipelago Randomizer. Today we're going to be beating both games randomized together in one world. So their items can be scattered throughout. We do have a new sprite here. We have a little rope sprite. It's pretty cute. We'll see all the different animations as we play through this. Also, now that we have two different enemy sprites, we can also use an enemy sprite in Seasons. So we're going to be using the Moblin sprite there.
Rope is cute. Mashies non-mashies wave.
Yo, Oreo, thanks for the 31 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, the rope is very cute. Oh yeah, where am I going? So we have secrets on, we have gashes on, all the usual stuff. I turned the linked Heroes Cave off for this. Just felt like it's just padding too much. But we got a seed shooter for Seasons already. 2 essences and 4 slates. Okay. You thought I was a Zora at first? Zora would be a great sprite. Oh wait, I didn't get the victory ring, did I? Yeah. 2 harps in the shop. In the shops. Okay. This might be a very quick seed. There's a Season's Feather in there too. We just need a lot of money. That's all we need. So I think the best way to handle this is probably take the... Okay. I was going to say, if we don't get a lot of money, we take the feather for Seasons and we go into Seasons. But now I'm thinking we take the harps. Harps open up a lot more. Especially if we can get 2 of them. Alright, there's our first Gasha for Seasons. We have all Gasha on today, so we may be farming for a little bit. But our amounts are lowered, so it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. I will take that, because our shops seem pretty cheap for the most part. What was shop item 2? Compass? Okay. Yeah, I'm not taking that. So yeah, we take Tuna Currents, we take the Feather. And that's going to be more than enough for right now. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go over to seasons pretty soon. I think there's one more possibility. We'll head towards symmetry. If we have the right companions, we can potentially get the item there. But other than that, we can't do anything. I'll at least go find the workers. Alright, it's Ricky. Okay. I'm cool with that. That means we can get the item and we can get the workers pretty easily. Okay. Early touching book. We don't have any way of doing damage yet. Since we don't have any way of doing damage, we're not going to be able to spawn Maple. But when we come back and we have to farm some kills, Maple will be like one of the first things we are able to do. Alright, we'll grab the last worker. I think I'll visit the tree just in case. I mean, I obviously can't harvest the tree, but seeing what it is good. Alright, so it is mysteries. We're fine. We don't have to go searching for mysteries today. And then over on the seasons front, we are playing as the Moblin. So we have 2 different enemies as our sprites today. Oh wait, I know, yeah, every Gasha is useful. Potentially useful. I'm just so used to talking to her because I randomize it every time. Progressive shield for ages, okay. I'll take that. Get some more Gasha going. We're definitely going to end up having to do a lot of Gasha, it seems. 3 on this end, okay. More Gasha. More Gasha. I think before I even go towards Hero's Cave, I want to plant another Gasha. Just gonna check the shop here real quick. Vanilla prices, looks like? No, it's not vanilla. It's medium prices. But there's a boomerang in the shop. As well as another Aegis shield, which we don't need. Flippers for Aegis, okay. Aegis flippers is big. Because that's half of our way to mermaid suit. And nothing really of value there. Cool. Let's kill a bunch of enemies as we go. Can't do that. I forget what I set it to. I think I set the Gasha trees to 5. So they should already be grown. But we can't harvest them yet. Ribbon, cool. So yeah, we'll need a sword or something to harvest the Gashas. More Gasha. I think it would be hilarious if all the Gashas are planted before I can harvest any of them.
Dragon emoji, rainbow emoji.
Yo, Apollos, thanks for the 51 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Alright, we got main Sabrosia access. Don't have access to Rosa just yet. And we got a switch hook here. Okay. We're getting all the Aegis items in seasons. Oh no, I do have access to Rosa. I can jump. So yeah, I'll probably want to do that right away. Expert's ring for Aegis, okay. So now we can punch, we can actually do damage. More Gasha. Yeah, let's go grab Rosa real quick and do that stuff. Then I'll come back and I'll check the portal. Just because I can get that save and quit to go right over here and be a little bit closer. More money. Ages is pretty loaded in terms of money. Oh, I forgot. With the Tunic Currents, I can also check the hidden shop. I should do that next time I go into Ages. Can't actually get the item there, but I open the door, so that way we don't have to take Rosa around anymore. Floodgate key? That's a thing. And even more money for Ages. This is the game that needs the money, but Ages has all the money. Like, everything in Seasons is more expensive. Ages, we've already cleared out 2 of the 4 shops. Sure. I guess we're gonna be close to the rupee ring. Maybe that's our progression, is getting enough rupees for the rupee ring. Alright, what do we got in here? Gacha Seed, rupees, megaphone. 60, 50, 50. Honestly, I have 1 Gacha in Ages right now. I will take another one for that one. Okay. So I guess we're going to be looking for the bell. We have access to desert now. More rupees, sure. And a sword. Ooh. Sword for seasons. That is a big item to find. Alright, let's see where this portal leads. To Mount Kuko. Okay. It's default fall. Oh, sword lets me harvest, doesn't it? Yeah, we're harvesting. Alright, that is something. Cool. Seed satchel. Okay. Did that refill? That did. I figured it would, but just have to be sure. Rod of Autumn. Of course, it looks like we have an Autumn Singularity, so Rod of Autumn doesn't really do much for me right now. It's going to be useful when we have access to other seasons. Library key, not useful right now. Alright, we plant here. And take a death. That's very, very convenient. That's fine. By the time I walk all the way back up there, we'll have our kills. So now we can just harvest this tree. For more rupees. Alright, that just leads to town. Slightly faster way back here. But not by much. Alright, Pegasus seeds are good. Oh wait, I can just do that. We should be able to do a lot of this dungeon. Without Bracelet, we can't beat it though. But having Feather allows us to navigate most of this dungeon. Zora Potion. Interesting. Definitely feels like early Jabu early Zorasees kind of situation. But it could just be prepping us for later. Bomb shoes. All right, bombs are good. Oh wait, I can't go. I can't continue this way because I don't have bracelet. So I actually have to go back to the start. No small key. So that means we have to keep going. Maybe we get lucky. But I doubt it. Could also probably use my Pegasus seeds to get through here a little bit easier. There we go. Alright, we did find a key. Cool. Back to the start again. This time we can actually do the fight. Come up here. That's a heart container. Oh. Okay. That was not cool. Yo, Gilded, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill these guys first. Hopefully. Never mind. We will get these last couple of checks before we leave here. So I would not be surprised if this is something valuable. Or at least, you know, one of these checks is. Yeah, somewhat valuable. That's pretty good. 50 ore chunks is really good. Almost lets me buy another item out of there. And that's just the boss key. Okay. Is there anything else available right now before I switch games? Does not appear so. So we're going back to ages. First thing we're gonna do, we are going to go to the Black Tower. Oh, not first thing, but one of the first things is we're going to the Black Tower and we're gonna fight some enemies. We need to fight 30 enemies for Maple to appear. So 3 rounds of the first 2 rooms. That will also be enough for me to grow the tree. So we'll be fine there. And it will be enough for me to get the Slayer Ring. Yeah, I'm beating up my cousins. Well, they're aggressive towards me, so I'm just defending myself. Pretty sure. Okay, it does not. There's Maple. Got me a doggy mask. Okay, cool. I gotta remember the shop, right? Moosh's flute? Okay. Cool with that. Into a Gasha. Oh wait, I can't grab the dog without the power bracelet. Yeah, the new sprites are nice. I enjoy them. Hey! Okay. Alright, we got a sword. We have a sword now. We have a sword in both games. Let's see, Moosh's flute actually doesn't do anything for me right now. Because we just don't have access to anywhere that utilizes Moosh's flute. Wonder if it would be interesting to make punch rings part of progressive weapon. Honestly, probably. Sophist Expert Wood Noble Master. Like an extended progression. That would be pretty cool as an option. Alright, free money. We always take free money. And we'll take that. Well, now that I have the sword, I can harvest here. Spring. Okay. Yeah, spring is really good. That gets me up to Sunken City. That gets me access to a lot of things, yeah. That was a very good find. Oh, yeah, I don't have to talk to them. I forget. I can just go talk to the brothers. Jewel. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Melon Bread? Gasha. Oh, let's see what the side sprite is for swimming. That's kind of cute. The tail a little wagging. Yeah, we're playing as a rope. We're also getting lots of Gasha. Alright, I think we head back to Seasons. There's really nothing left to see here in Ages. For now. But yeah, between the flute and the Rod of Spring, that's going to open up a lot for me. No egg. The kids don't take bomb shoes, do they? They only take regular bombs. I mean, I'll confirm. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't have enough C types. Yeah. I don't have enough C types to be able to get the Deku Scrub. Not yet, at least. We'll probably get there, actually. Because we have a way through here, and then we'll probably get into Spool Swamp. Play it some more, Gasha. Why not? Alright, I'll see how many jewels we need. It's more than one. It's two. Alright, there's our mysteries. I don't have bracelet to be able to get through the other side. Think before I leave here. Well, I guess I can. Can probably get all the way up there. Because I have switch hook. Yeah. Let's go for it. Would help if I knew the pixel to stand on. That's probably close enough. Yeah. It didn't matter. The Lionel just phased right through me. Fine, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that right now. We'll come back for that. Alright, so we can plant our Gasha here. Alright, that should be enough. Yep. For a magic ore, okay. What are you selling? Bomb flower for 20? Sure. There's really not a lot of places for me to get progression right now. Gash seed. Oh yeah, there was something progression up here. And we have spring, so we can get up. Oh, and I can also... Yeah. I think I could probably buy the megaphone. This might be a little awkward to get there because I don't have a bracelet to split the gap. Yeah, perfect. Oh, and I have bomb flower. Can do that. Slate for ages, okay. It would be great if I get shovel and bracelet up here. But it's not gonna happen. Feather for ages, though. That is a big find. And a hook for ages. Oh. Okay. Hold on. This is where all the progression is. And bombs for ages? Yeah. We needed to be there. Okay. There is one last thing I want to check. We tried it once before. We didn't survive. If I make it past the Lionels, I think we're good. If I die again, going this way, I'm probably just gonna go to ages. Alright, Lionel's successfully avoided. There we go. Was this all worth it? It was worth it. It got me my flippers. Okay. Let's go back down and get some more items. Flippers also means... I can get into D4. We can actually... Can we do D4 completely now? Mostly. It depends on if pop push requires anything. Right, if we need to do pop push, we need the bracelet. But if not, we can make some good progress in there. Alright, cool. Let's see, what else can we do? There's probably a few other things. Oh yeah, there's at least like one more spot that I can plant. Oh, I can drop down into Woods of Winter. Yeah, there's a few things we can do. Okay, nice gaseous seed. Alright, that should be enough kills. Don't need Mabel. Bombs! Bombs for this game now, too. Okay. What's going on, General Trolls? Thanks for the good luck. More Gasha. See, I don't have a way getting past mushrooms yet. Do I have enough money for the boomerang? Because L2 boomerang would eventually get us there without bracelet. Yeah, I do. What is that? Oh, shield. Okay, we don't need that. Perfect. Yeah, why are we finding gaseous seeds in vanilla spots? Like, is this game even randomized? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go there first. I'm gonna go into the desert. There's one more check I can grab there. Then I'm gonna head towards Sunken City Woods of Winter. We're gonna have a lot of this cleaned up pretty quickly. Ghastly doll in a pool to get to someone else with a pool. Yeah, so maybe she came to visit and she left it. Didn't realize she dropped it in the pool. We are going to have to get rid of our bombs. That'll be fine. That will be absolutely fine. Money! Is there anything else I want to use bombs on real quick before I give them to these kids? No. We'll get bombs back. We'll be able to fight some more moblins. Yeah, I could. I could do that. Oh! Hello, mermaid suit. Trans-dimensional French vanilla. I suppose, yeah, right? It's a flipper from a different game in a spot that leads to the flippers normally. That's 3. I'm curious if the ones in the game count. They might count for your amount, right? Because I should kill at least 2. Yeah, I put my gaseous seed down. Yeah, I killed plenty of them. Alright. So we should be able to just harvest more bomb shoes. Okay. Assuming everything goes properly. One time you did a randomize, it took 100 kills. I mean, sure, that would be fun. Like, just full rando, and then you have to figure out how things work, but... Yeah, when you're playing multiple games, you want to just limit the amount of grinding you have to do. Now I get the swimmer's ring. Thanks, game. I really appreciate you. Alright, there's our bombs. Oh, I could use bomb shoes too. Sometimes I forget about the bomb shoes. I just use the regular bombs. Alright, Heart Ring 1 is good. Because I don't have anything for Aegis right now in terms of rings. Alright, we got like, what? One more decent check. Oh, and then we can go into the dungeon, right? Yeah, we can go into dungeon 4. Can get a lot done in there, potentially. So I will definitely want to go in there before I leave. Alright, so D4 is Hero's Cave entrance. Toonie Nut. Oh wait, I can't, because I can't push. Or no, can I push this? I can push that, okay. It's pots you can't push. This room can be awkward, but not really. As long as you use spin attacks, it's pretty okay. Ten more ore chunks. Don't think I have enough for the last thing. No, definitely not. I don't even remember what the last thing was. I don't even think it was anything that great. Mushroom? I don't have winter, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a heart container. Okay. It was a heart container for 60, I'm pretty sure. More bomb shoes? I don't need more bomb shoes. What I do need is more health. A wooden bird. Thank you. That is, health. Easy peasy. Didn't even break a sweat. I have one key. One key to rule them all. Alright. We're gonna have to do this strategically. Save like 500 times before I use the key. That almost guarantees I think that pretty much guarantees that there's a small key on pot push, right? Because I don't have boss key either. So either this is a small key and boss key's on pot push, or we have to do pot push either way. We have to do pot push. Okay. Cool. Pot push for boss key. So we're done there. Anything else? Oh, I have the bird. I have the wooden bird. I can turn that in. for even more bomb shoes. Sure. Thank you. I love bomb shoes. I love the shaking as I get items. It like seems extra dramatic. Alright, let's go ahead and save the town. Do I have to leave and come back for the secret? Yeah. Gnarled key. Okay. I'll take that. Let's see what this entrance has. Okay. That's fine. This will give me a lot of good information. Whether we have to do ambies or not. We have to do ambies. Alright, anything else in this area before I leave? No. Okay. Mermaid suit stuff? Oh yeah, I probably should have gone around the other way, but whatever. This way's fine. Maybe check dungeon first, just see what it is. Cool. Goodbye. We probably will not be ever going back in that dungeon at all. Alright, let's do all the past stuff now. There's a lot of things I can be doing. I have Rolling Ridge, I have all of Crescent Island. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Rolling Ridge stuff first, because this place is usually loaded. Hey, we got our bombs back. Yeah, our health situation in both games has not been great. Like, we've been getting items, we just have not been getting hearts. Speaking of... let me equip that. Sword. Sword's good. Can't go wrong without a sword. Any sword upgrade is worth it. Crown key. Okay. We could probably get to that entrance. This might be a little roundabout. Shovel for seasons. That's good, because we can get a lot of rupees that way, but also that opens up a few other opportunities. Here's some health, finally. No Goronade. Cane? Okay. Hold on. Cane's good. There's probably a good amount of dungeons we can do now. I'm curious when we're going to get seed access for ages. That's the thing that always concerns me. Oh! Okay. There's our Tune of Ages. We did talk about potentially early Zora, right? Yeah, that's now there. That is on the table. Just missing Fairy Powder to be able to access the dungeon there. Oh, and that also allows me to go to the shooting gallery. I wasn't going to be able to do this, but because we got Tune of Ages, I can. I feel like we're probably gonna run into bracelet modes on both games. Ooh, health is good. Satchel, okay. Amazing. Alright. Oh, that's seed access. Hold on. I wanna actually get access to seed types now. That does mean I'm gonna have to run around a little bit. Pegasus seeds and Gale seeds and scent seeds. We'll get the rest later. But now... Ooh, actually, because I have Pegasus seeds, I don't need to do it that way. I can do it the regular way. Okay. It's an interesting sprite. Magnet gloves, okay. Keep getting good items as we go. But yeah, now we can head over this way. Which is also good because I can also plant a seed here. No bomb flower, right? No. Shield for seasons. Satchel for seasons, okay. Lots of seeds. But we still need those bracelets. Bracelets are the big ones. Oh, I can't go in through here because I don't have a bracelet. Because I can't fight the Moblin King without a bracelet. That's fine. I'm gonna do a bunch of other things first, and then we'll come back and head over there. Maybe we'll find a bracelet between now and then. There are 2 bracelets in Ages, so it's possible. Also, more opportunity to plant cashew trees. Oh, I can only get 1 item out of here. Again, no bracelet. I can see what it is. Heart piece. Alright. Interesting that Heart Ring is yellow or orange, and Engine Grease is still blue. But I know why the Heart Ring is the way it is. For Sword Beam logic. But Engine Grease really should be a progression item. Even though it's like just a trade item. It still unlocks a location. Alright, are we going to get the 3-key start? If we get the 3-key start, we can actually go vanilla route. We can go vanilla route here. I don't know if I like it, but we can do it. This doesn't reach far enough, right? Oh, it does. Okay, Blue Ring to Seasons is nice. So is a Brother Emblem. No, I can't go that way. Yeah, I would have to go up and then back and then left and then right and then this and then that. Vanilla route is fun, they say. So basically we're gonna get to do up to the mini boss here. Which is fine, because mini boss checks are a thing. There we go. Got a nice small key for that. Cool. And there was a bracelet behind. Okay. Well, I guess I'm keeping that bracelet. That was certainly a way of getting a bracelet. Well, I guess now we're gonna do like all the potential bracelet checks. Let's get a nice quick refill. And let's head out to the island. 'Cause I think the island's probably gonna have some good stuff for us. There's a lot of things we can do here. This guy's just lifting weights. Okay. I don't know if there's much use for money at this point. I'll take it. I think we've done most of the stuff that requires money. Health is always good. Not gonna say no to that. A dungeon key is also very good. I think we're quickly going to find ourselves in the situation where we're going to need items for seasons, and that's about it. Cool. Don't care. It could be something for seasons, right? It could be, trade item. Or it's just chunks. Okay. Letter of introduction. Alright. That's an item. We have access to so many things right now. I think the big thing I need to do is I just need to start looking at dungeons. Because dungeons are going to be the things we have to do a lot of. We don't have to do a lot, but we're going to have to do dungeons at some point. And we're sitting at 0 completed. It's not good. I'm curious. We might be able to get into that spot. Yeah, like right here. That's probably as close to the spot as we're gonna get. Alright, whatever. Let's go do the dungeon entrance. Or, no. We've done that already. That was the 8. Let's go harvest. And then head to Deku Forest, probably. Or Zora. One of the above. Also, let me get my mysteries from here. I could do the dumbbell. It's one check. I probably should have done it while I was there. That would have been a good idea. My focus is on just reaching new dungeons right now, though. Alright. So 6 past. We cannot clear. Full clear, at least. Not without Seed Shooter. But we can get a little bit done. Yeah, I have access to the trees, so it's like not too hard to get back there. Oh man. They just boxed me in a corner there. So if I'm lucky... No, it doesn't matter. I still need the Seed Shooter in order to get through here. I was gonna say, like, if I'm lucky, I can maybe just finish the dungeon. If I get Boss Key and Small Key. But no, I need Seed Shooter for the Switch. Because I don't have Bomb Choose either. And I did get lucky. Okay. Alright, let's go finish this area. Rod of Winter? Okay. We're just missing summer now. Alright, so we're pretty much done there. Well, I could have planted the seed in Fairy Woods. Eh, it's fine. Let's see, I can't access the dungeon here, but I just want to come here and kind of open it up so we can get back pretty quickly. Then I'll probably go... We have Mermaid Key. So I'll check out that dungeon. I think that dungeon is guaranteed to be something we can do something with. Unless it's D6 present. That's possible. Oh, wrong color potion. Wrong color potion. I have library key, don't I? Pretty sure I do. Yeah. So we'll do this, check out the library. Come back. Oh, there's a gaseous spot over here too. I should be planting all my gaseous seeds. I have the ore, don't I? I don't have the rope. if I find the rope, then I come back for that. But I also don't have the book to do it normally. So I don't want to waste my time trying to figure out a lineup for this. Tasty meat. It's been out in the ocean for a while. It's probably pretty salty. And a shovel. There's our egg. Oh, we got egg. We got vase for seasons. Okay. And we got a mermaid key. Okay. So those are actually... Yeah, we could do both of those dungeons and probably be good. Yeah, let's go. Somehow I'm not surprised. That the one dungeon that I currently cannot do is the one we roll. But we'll do the first couple checks and then we'll get out of here. We need either the switch or the seed shooter, or I will take the boomerang for that. Or maybe even bomb shoes? Bomb shoes might work. I haven't actually tried bomb shoes on these switches, but I feel like you clear out the enemies, you could probably make it work. And it would be. It would be 6 present. Like, this game has given me literally every dungeon that I cannot complete. And none of the dungeons that I can. Alright, so we fight Vire and then we get out of here. Gonna save beforehand, just in case weird things happen. But nothing weird ever happens. There we go. Vire down. Got me a potion. I don't know what the lineup is for this sprite. I hope that's right. It's good enough. And then I'm getting all the wrong potions. Alright, so we're done there. Let's see, oh yeah, we can get into that entrance that I wanted to go into before. But I didn't have the bracelet. So I had to go the long way and I never went back. Alright, this should be a dungeon that I should be able to do. The other thing I can do is I can go to Ambies. Ambies will get me a couple things, and it's required to get access to the Maku tree, so I'll definitely want to do that at some point soon. Do I prefer Moblin King with mid-boss or boss music? It doesn't matter to me. Okay. We got D2. So yeah, clearable dungeon. Finally. I wouldn't be surprised if this dungeon has something big in it. Just because we had access to it for quite a while. It's got big money. No whammies. So yeah, Seed Shooter puts ages clearly into the go mode situation. Boomerang helps as well. Bomb chews are good. Any of those things would actually probably work. I have no idea what I need for seasons. I need a lot for seasons, I think. We have a sword. That works. We need a sword. I have a feather. That works. We need a feather. Bracelet? We do not have. We might need a bracelet. We have access to some dungeons. I'm sure I could probably beat like one or two of them. I might just jump over to seasons after this, just to check out the dungeons. Because we got access to the gnarled key a long time ago. Hello? Why did that not work? But yeah, we have gnarled key access, and I have the compass that's telling me which dungeon is there, and it's D1, so it's a easy dungeon, clearable dungeon. And it's been available for a while, so maybe that is where a lot of my progression is. Because D1 tends to have like a good amount of stuff. We just had so much open up in ages that it was kind of hard to justify going back to seasons for a little bit. But it might be worth going back now. Things are drying up a little bit, and we're getting close to the end on Aegis side, I think. So if we can get seasons a little caught up, might be a good idea. Okay, we got bomb shoes. That might do it for me. I want to see if this works. Because clearly, if the bomb shoes tech works, that would be amazing for me. Ah, my timing was a little off there. It's fine. Cool. I didn't want that shield. Alright, so I think let's go do ambies. And then we'll check out that dungeon situation that I can potentially do. I don't know if it works. I want to try it. I assume it probably does because bomb shoes are really weird. And if that's the case, then we're potentially go mode here. Honestly, more than potentially. I think we would be. Even if this is the Ganon game, like, I don't think there's anything else we really need. Sure, Seed Shooter would be nice to have for Ganon, for Twin Rova, but it's not necessary. Yeah, Big Ron would help for phase 2 as well. No knockback. Ooh, 5 whole rupees. I'm rich. Okay, another jewel. Yeah, 2 jewels is good because now we have access into Tarm. We have to figure out what the combination is. If the combination's good, doesn't require summer. Oh, Tarm hard requires summer, right? Wait, I don't even need the key because we need it. If I get Magic Boomerang, we don't need it. Yeah, it's possible. Where am I going? I'm going to D6. Alright, so clearly I want to save before I do any of this, just in case this doesn't work. I want to make sure I save my bomb shoes a little bit. Alright, this... I feel like this should work. Just have to find the right spot to stand. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so this may just be go mode. And then when we go back into seasons, we've already gotten some dungeons that are half done, so we could probably get through them pretty quickly. It all depends on if we find our bracelet. Alright, let me just check and see if I got any better rings. Got a power ring 1. We'll stick with what we got. I'll probably put the power ring on for the last phase. Because I think that gets me a 0 cycle. I have a potion, so I'm not really too worried, right? I have like 500 potions. Though we can only hold on to one at a time. Alright, it didn't actually give me the 0 cycle. That's fine. Alright, so that was not the Ganon. So that's perfect. So now we can release Ages. And we can go into Seasons and go nuts. Let's see all the other items that were in Ages that we just got for Seasons. Alright, so the other bracelet was it was also in Jabu Jabu. Yeah, all that stuff. Keys. Sword for Seasons was from the dog. Okay, we would have been able to get that. Boomerang for Seasons, Ancient Tomb, Summer, Crown Dungeon, both slingshots, the other feather, Fool's War, Pirate Bell. Lava Soup, Fish, Phonograph, Rusty Bell, Round Jewel. Okay. So Seasons is good. We'll be good in Seasons. Wait. And all of that, I don't think we got the bracelet, right? I mean, we're gonna have a lot of other stuff. Noble Sword, Hyper Slingshot, Rock's Cape, Fool's Ore. All the maps and compasses, gaseous seeds. Alright. We've got lots of stuff. The question is, where is our bracelet? It's the only thing we're missing. Not that we really even need it. Like, actually, do we even need it? We need it to be D4. That's for certain. Need it to be D3. Yeah, I guess we probably need it for a lot of things. Might not need it for 5. Trying to think of dungeons that we can do without it. So 1, 5, 6, 7, potentially. 8. No, 8 needs it. 8 needs it. Yeah, 1, 5, 6, 7. So out of those, like, we need to get those dungeons done. So we're in 1 right now. Definitely clear this. 5. Five's at D3 entrance, needs bracelet. Never mind. 6 is D4 entrance, needs bracelet. Never mind. Okay, we need bracelet. Yeah, so no matter what we do, we need a bracelet. Because we need to beat 3 different dungeons. We just beat our first. 2 hard requires bracelet. 3 hard requires bracelet. 4 doesn't hard require it. But in this instance it does because our boss key is on pot push. 5 needs bracelet to reach the entrance. 6 needs bracelet to reach the entrance. That just leaves 7 as potentially okay. And 8 requires the bracelet every time because of the ice crystals. You bet it's in a seed. It could be, right? We have access to most of the seed spots. There are a few seed spots that do require the bracelet. So that can't be there, obviously. Oh, I don't even know if I have good Fool's Ore. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Fool's Ore is bad. Cool. Good to know. I should probably equip a ring. Blue ring's pretty good. Egg. Come on. Show me the bracelet. That's a funny joke. I have no idea. How many do I have? Seeds. I have max. Okay. So because I have max gashes, we probably want to focus on planting. Right, like we can plant all our gashes as we go. We have all the dig spots available. There's a lot of things available right now. I don't have a bracelet! Kinda need a bracelet to get past this part. So yeah, 7 needs a bracelet as well. Forgot about that. Yeah, so bracelet. I can beat 1 dungeon. Where do I want to go? I feel like there's so much to do, but not a lot to do at the same time. Okay. Satchel upgrade is always good. Oh yeah, I can have fish. I can harvest some trees. Yeah, there's so much I can do. So many things. We'll harvest, we'll plant, we'll do more. At least the trees shouldn't be too much. Cane! Okay. And that's already number 7 that we're harvesting. Alright, we should be able to do this one really quick. Come over here. Fight these guys. There's the Book of Seals. Alright, let's plant a couple up here. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up coming back to harvest these in a little bit. Just because I have more things to do. It's actually kind of annoying that all my progress is blocked by a bracelet. Alright, we have to go back now. Let's kill a bunch of enemies and harvest. Nope. see. I have the bell. I probably want to turn that in. Yeah, D2 is up there. It'd be hilarious if it's a vanilla bracelet. Either that or it's behind something that requires the magic boomerang that to use instead of the bracelet. Like this check right here. Best way to get to pirates. Up here. Well, before I go in there, let's see if I can get enough kills. I have shovel, right? Yeah. Alright, that should be good. Nope. It's 11. Alright, there's a lot of spots here because we have shovel, so we'll be plenty entertained. I have not done hide and seek yet. It's my first time here since I got the shovel. We'll do hide and seek at some point. Keyword, some point. Not doing it now. It'll probably be the last thing I do before I leave this area. Unless I find the bracelet. Find the bracelet. There's no need to do hide and seek. Because then we're just good. That was a terrible throw. Ah. Alright, there we go. Well, this is the Master Sword. That's nice. We're really not going to find this bracelet, are we? Oh, money reminds me. We got the mushroom. Oh, there's big runs. Okay. We are set up for endgame already. I don't recall if I've destroyed a sign or not, so I'm gonna do that. I'll also check this portal, just because I'm here. Okay. Still not a bracelet. But that is a red ring.
Mash Eyes Lou.
Yo, Draco, thanks for the Prime Gaming 7 months. Welcome back. Alright, we've just about cleared Subrosia. The only thing left is hide and seek. Hide and seek and then the pirate secret, which requires me to give the bell and then come back. So we're not getting that right now. Yeah, I did Bomb Flower a long time ago. You can't do the furnace until you do the Bomb Flower. Or the turn in the Bomb Flower. Yeah, I can't pull the Bomb Flower without Bracelet. Alright, not too bad. It did get a little close at one point. Hold that for 1 rupee. Lovely. Alright, let's find out. What do we have over here? What's going on, Rezoice? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, Goldjoy would have been nice, like, a couple hours ago, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Is the bracelet? Nope. Like, I'm fully expecting the bracelet to just be... That was the seed shooter? Okay. To be locked behind the... Hello? I dug up a rope with the hidden thing. Oh, that was annoying. But I'm fully expecting it to be behind a magic boomerang thing. Alright, what dungeon's here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we want to see if it's a vanilla bracelet. It would be the most hilarious thing if it is. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be fully vanilla. I see. There's the rope. Yeah, I hope when they do remake this that they make the ring system a little bit more interesting. Because some of the rings are just there for show. And that's it. Alright. Show me the money. I want to see a vanilla bracelet right here. Oh. It had the right color. And I got excited for a second. Alright, there's one more check we can grab without the bracelet. But everything else here requires it, so we're out. I did kill a lot of enemies, so harvest. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Sunken. Oh, banana. That was a red or orange archipelago item, so we don't need it anymore. It would have been good. There it is! Guru had it! Thank you, Guru. Alright, let's go beat the game. What's here? What dungeon's here? 3. Okay. Yeah, we beat this. We beat this, then we beat 2, and then we're done. So I needed the engine grease in order to get my power bracelet. Did we figure out where the engine grease was? I think it was in the release from ages. Maybe not. Do I have boss key? I do. Oh, I don't have a small key. I need a small key. Okay. It's probably here. Yeah. Maybe I had engine grease for a while. Who needs an actually working Fool's Ore when you have this combination? I'm really curious where this was. I could look it up in the spoiler log, but while I'm making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound, we'll check it out. And we get a potion. Just there it is. I found it. Syrup shop, item 2. Okay. There we go. So we did have it for a while. So we could have gotten the bracelet for a long time ago. Always good to know. Is it faster for me to beat 2? Or a different dungeon? I think it's probably faster. Good member shop card. Small key, sure. Now we're done. We don't need anything else there. But yeah, this seed had some of the most cursed bracelet spots I've seen. The fact that the Ages bracelet was after the mini boss in Jabu. Yeah, that was absolutely cursed. And we didn't have the level 2 switch hook. So we had to do vanilla route Jabu. At least we didn't have to do too many essences today. Because if we had to do a lot more, this would just get dragged out for no reason. Anything cool? Boomerang for ages. Would have liked that earlier. King Dodungo puts you in Dodongo mode. Yep. You may have asked this before, but why is programming cross items into ages so hard? I don't know if it's more programming is hard, it's more the items themselves you have to pretty much make from scratch because they don't exist. Their interactions don't exist. So you have to copy what's coming from the other game. And then actually program the interactions in properly. But I'm also not on the dev side, so... Well, yeah, not straight copy, but like, get an idea from there. And then work it out yourself. Oh, I forgot the green. The green Wizrobe just hides in a corner somewhere and you never actually see them most of the time. There we go. Yeah, for the most part, Seasons, Items, and Ages isn't great. Cape is the most useful thing, as well as Fool's Ore. But like, Magnet Glove does nothing. The Rod is interesting. You need to import the native code, change each call to some function to the right place where it exists in the target game. That's about 300 to 400 lines for each item. So yeah, it's not trivial. That boss fight, on the other hand, took about 3 to 4 months to implement the 3 cross items and seasons. I think the one that is most interesting is the cape, right? And that probably doesn't take too much to figure out. There's really no reason to worry about the Magnet Glove. The slingshot is good as an alternate source of shooting, though it doesn't really do much unless you have hyper slingshot attached to it. Like, doesn't do anything much differently. Yeah, that's really about it, right? The hard part will be to find space around the feather code. Yeah, you just gotta figure out how to make it work. There's 2. 3. Alright. Yeah, maybe in the remake, they make the balls home a little bit. When you hit them. That way that it's not just a game of like, is it going in the right direction? Probably not. Homing would help a lot with that. Because think about the like 3D games, right? You hit the ball back, it homes in on the target. Even what? A Link Between Worlds. You hit the ball back, it homes in. Having a little bit of homing would go a long way. And there we go. We finished with a time of 3 hours, 27 minutes, 54 seconds. Not too bad overall, considering the bracelet situation in both games. But we didn't have to do too many dungeons. That's really why it was only like 3.5 hours instead of like 4 or 5. We only had to do, what, 2 dungeons in Ages and 3 in Seasons? Which is not terrible at all. Except, we needed the bracelet for most of them. Alright, let's see where our remaining Seasons items were. Sword for Ages, D6 Magnet Ball, drop. The level 2 switch hook was D4 boss. So after bracelet. Ages got a satchel in Summer Tower. Fairy Powder was Snake's Remains. Bomb Spiral, okay. Dragon Key was in the mushroom shop, okay. That would have sent me down a rabbit hole, probably, of going through another dungeon before I ever went back to Guru. Bracelet was on the engine grease trade, helping Guru with his phonograph. At least we got to hear the Song of Storms, right? The Song of Storms put us into go mode. Gashinet 16 was the Cuckodex. It was an item on the last one. But luckily, like, we can't do anything with that without the bracelet. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. The new sprite was pretty cool. The rope sprite. Having the rope and the Moblin was a pretty cool little theme we had going on. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this Oracle of Ages and Seasons Archipelago Randomizer. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.